Hello, welcome to another episode of On the Go Movie Reviews, where we talk about films on the drive home from the cinema. Today we went to go see Dora and the
Lost City of
Lost
Gold.
City of Gold. If you haven't seen the trailer or you don't know the title, here it is.
You know the jungle. It's a part of you. But exploring is not a game. And you don't look before you leap.
I'm okay, Boots.
We're onto something big, Dora.
An ancient city made of gold. Parapata. And your mother and I are gonna prove it.
And me.
I'm sorry, sweetie, you're not going.
What?
Being in the city around kids your own age, like Diego, might help.
So you're gonna get invited to some of these parties called raves. The music sounds like this. Go get it! Be careful. That's what we want to say.
Cousin Diego, you're so skinny and tall.
You are way more energetic than I remember. Dora, this isn't the jungle. It's high school. It's life or death. Keep a low profile.
Just be yourself. Excuse me? I'm kind of stuck.
And just be cool, Dora.
Okay, what is this?
Oh,
Where did you transfer from?
the jungle.
Here's the scavenger hunt list. Team up in groups of 4.
Hola, Dora.
Let me go! God.
You'll help us find your parents and the lost city of gold.
Where are we? All I see is jungle.
I see 3 mercenaries, armed.
Oh, look. Dora brought a knife on the field trip, everybody.
Come with me if you want to live. I work with your parents. You're all in danger.
We're gonna die out here.
There's no need to overreact. Get it up! Get it up!
Boots! Of course, she knows this monkey.
It's now or never. I have to keep going no matter what.
She's freaking awesome.
I think we're safe. Not safe.
This film is not yet rated.
So, Amy, what did you think of Dora and the Lost City of Gold, aka Dora the Explorer?
Dora
which
the
we're just
Explorer,
gonna call
the
it for
movie.
the entire thing.
I actually really enjoyed it.
Same.
Yeah, where to start?
It's wonderfully charming.
It is, and I mean, from the trailer, I thought, oh, it's going to be like a good old, like, adventure movie. Thinking, they've kind of aged it up a bit, but there's still a lot of elements of, like it's still quite childish. Which, obviously, it is for kids. So that does make sense. But it kind of took me by surprise. But then it wasn't... They still had lots of, like, jokes for the adults, for the parents. And I genuinely actually thought it was pretty good. Like, the acting was great.
Yeah.
The script itself was really good. Like, the lines of dialogue and things like that. It was genuinely funny. I laughed out loud quite a few times.
Yeah, I mean, I certainly... I probably lost count of how many times it made me laugh out loud. I agree a lot with what you said about one of the biggest strengths, I think, for the movie is balancing the tone between being this wonderfully energetic, engaging kids movie,
Yeah.
but then also having like this level of like self-awareness that and sort of and that adults can basically enjoy.
I think there's also quite a lot of elements of, like, genuine threat.
Yes.
Which I think is quite nice, because normally in kids' films it's, oh, everything is lovely and happy and there's no problems and everything is just going A-okay, So yeah, I kind of appreciated the fact that there's this kind of constant level of threat going on. As further we get through the movie, obviously the worse it gets.
Yeah, like the bad guys are dangerous.
I actually think the casting was really, really good.
The girl who plays Dora is
She
phenomenal.
actually looks like her, and she's not a bad actress, to be fair.
Her ability to pull off this boundless energy and positivity.
Just happy, bubbly, excitable teenage child, girl, woman.
I mean, there are
thing.
sometimes that just her facial expressions which make me laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is. She's a revelation. She is. But equally, I liked all the kids as well. I like the guy who plays Diego. He gets a lot. He gets some like funny lines at the beginning, and then he takes on a more serious role as the movie progresses. I like the uppity girl who gets the poo song.
Oh yes, yep.
With Poo Shovel being one of my favorite jokes in the movie.
I still think actually my favorite joke in the film was the Michael Penna's little rave music.
Oh my god!
Which goes on longer in the movie than it does in the
trailer.
So if you enjoyed that, then watch the film.
I'll tell you what, that's a fantastic example of just putting a camera on Michael Pena
and just saying,
being like,
go.
'Cause my god, he can bring it. I really enjoyed him and Eva Longoria together, as I think they made a really good double act.
Yeah, they bounced well off each other.
I think it's a lot of the times when you get movies, it's difficult to give like parents quite often get the short end of the stick. Like they're either arguing or they're just like this bland,
boring.
Yeah. Whereas these guys actually have distinct personalities. They bounce off of each other.
Yeah.
I really liked that. I thought that was great.
I actually think as well that this film also, whilst it sometimes really doesn't, it sometimes does give solid advice for very obscure situations.
Yeah, there's good jungle advice about don't touch anything or breathe in too deeply.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That was really good survival advice.
Always carry a poo shovel. That's good advice. How to get out of quicksand. Also good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was some solid advice in there amongst the...
Is it weird? Is it weird that I feel like I've learned something from watching the Dora the Explorer movie?
No. I now know that, well, some Spanish. Delicioso!
Delicioso.
Can you say delicioso?
I loved all those jokes about how she treats it like she basically tries to do, like, Dora herself tries to do, like, a live-action version of the TV series.
Yeah, at the beginning,
no one else gets it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think overall it's a fun, kind of silly movie which, like, kids would enjoy, and I think the parents can kind of enjoy it as well.
Yeah, I think
which
there's enough
is
in
nice.
there.
It's not too silly too like kiddie.
Yeah.
For people to go see it and kind of enjoy it. They won't be sat there going, "Oh God." You can actually sit and enjoy it and have some fun with it.
Yeah, and it's outlandishly charming.
Yeah, it is. And as I say, the acting is great. I genuinely think they did a good job with casting, and the actors did a really good job.
Well done, Nickelodeon movies.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed. So I would say go see it.
Yeah, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, why not? Even if you are a couple in your mid to late 20s sat in a screen where there are quite a few children.
It's fine. Should we do spoilers?
Yeah, go for it. Spoiler alert!
Spoiler that villain reveal genuinely caught me by surprise.
Really?
Yeah.
There's the bit where he's crying and he's like, "Ah, Dora, I am a bad guy." And I was like, "Oh, he's a bad guy."
I was expecting...
And she's like, "No, you're not." And he's like, No, I am. I am a bad guy." And it's like, "Oh, yeah, okay, he's with the bad guys."
I was expecting some kind of reveal where it was like he had betrayed the parents and that's why the mercenaries were there, or like he had told the mercenaries where Dora was.
No, I genuinely just thought he was a bad guy.
No,
as
but
soon
he
as
ends up being
that
100%
part,
the bad guy.
when that happens, I was like, "Oh." Although that bit did make me laugh when they're like, "Oh, when adults cry, it makes me really uncomfortable."
Like, where do you look?
He's just having like this breakdown because of a near-death experience.
Because I quite liked Tamura Morrison when he's in... I'm probably saying that wrong, to be honest. When you think he's the main bad guy.
Who?
The bald guy?
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
I'll know... I know him best from 1,000,001 Star Wars things.
Oh, right.
But you'll probably know him best as the voice of Moana's dad.
Ah, I did think I recognised his voice.
Yeah, he doesn't hide his accent, I
No,
don't think, in this
he
one.
doesn't. No, he does not.
Everyone else is like, underlay, and he's all there like, strafe.
Is he Australian?
He's, I believe he's Kiwi.
I was going to say, I thought he was from New Zealand. Sounded from New Zealand.
Yeah, so I quite liked him as, like, the main bad guy, and the fact that he wields guns in a kids' movie.
Yeah, actually, the fact that they put that in, I mean, I don't think a gun ever actually gets shot.
No, it never fires. good point.
Chekhov's gone wrong. But yeah, he does. As like I say, there's the actual threat of guns and crossbows and spiky things and lava. That was a bit weird. Drowning, spikes falling from the ceiling, getting crushed by doors. My God, there are so many things which you could die from.
I know so much I want to talk about.
Okay, go on.
Can we talk about the influence that the Uncharted series has had
Oh
on,
man,
on popular
man.
culture?
Yeah.
Because my God, this is Uncharted 2
So
all
heavily.
over.
Yeah. Hey, look, a jungle puzzle. And he's like, I've seen this in movies, and I was like, no, you've seen it in video games.
Yeah, you've played this in Uncharted.
You've played this in Uncharted like multiple times. There's a thing that I need to turn and a lever I need to pull. And
Look, it's a secret. It's a secret village in the jungle that we go to.
Oh yes.
And somewhat end up ruining. And
They
look, there's
don't
a
in
bad
the
guy.
end.
No, that's true.
It
Somewhat.
probably unleashes some kind of horrible, deadly thing which will kill so many people or turn them into something.
The bad guys also like. Well, I say the bad guys like the natives also use crossbows.
Yep, and spears.
Which is what they use in Uncharted 2. The Yeti people.
The Yeti people, yeah. I can't remember what they're called, so I'm not gonna try.
They live in Shambhala. I think they're just called the Guardians.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because you get the golden crossbow, and that's how you kill them.
Yeah.
Really easily, like one-hit kill.
Spoilers for Uncharted 2.
Sorry, guys. If you haven't played it by now, then you're not gonna play it. Let's
You
just.
really should have unplayed. Oh, you should have played Uncharted 2 by now.
Yeah. I'm just saying,
But
yeah.
but I kind of enjoyed that in the same way. Like though, a lot of that stuff was the stuff that I enjoyed the most in Jumanji.
Yes.
And in Tomb Raider, I enjoyed it more when it was like, hey, let's go into
Hey,
this
let's
tomb.
go. Yeah, into the
rather
and just
than
go and do
let's
these
run
puzzles.
around this island, being a survival thriller, whatever. I enjoyed that stuff. I was like, oh, this is fun. They're solving puzzles. All the sets look great.
Yeah.
Again, it's that type of thing of like, I don't know how all these like native civilizations would have built these.
With giant cogs.
Or why they would still work after like 2,000 years.
Well, I think the point of that one is that it's because there's an element of magic that comes into this one.
Yeah, there is a little bit of magic, isn't there?
So yeah, I guess that's where it kind of comes into it.
Let's talk about Swiper and the fact
Oh,
that
God.
he's not in the trailer at all, but he
See,
makes
I'd already forgotten about him.
the transition from the cartoon.
Oh, it's horrible.
I didn't mind Swiper.
I did not like it.
What was your issue with Swiper?
Well, because
No swiping Swiper.
At the beginning, they are playing make believe in their little cardboard car, and they've got like this CGI fox with a mask called Swiper, and their horrible CGI monkey, and lots of other things are going on, and you're like, oh God, I really hope that this is just like some sort of game that they're playing. And then it turns out, yeah, they're playing like, make believe. So it kind of sets that as this isn't real. And that's kind of what you have, like, it's set at the beginning. Like, that's not real. This real world is. You've got all these real things. And then later on, he just reappears. And I was like, she must be either dreaming or something must have happened. She must be hallucinating. That can't be real. No, yeah, it is. Yeah, there's just a random CGI fox who stands on his back legs and wears gloves and a mask.
Whereas I did like the fact they pointed it out. They're like, why does that fox need to maintain its anonymity?
That's a good point, yeah.
I was like, oh, that's
I
fine.
did appreciate that. But yeah, and I was just like, what? Why? Why are we doing this? I don't like this. This doesn't make sense. I think it's just because it was... If it had from the beginning been like, yes, this is what exists in this world, I would have been like, that's okay. But because it said it as this does not exist in the world, and then it goes, oh no, wait, yeah, it does. I just didn't like it.
He's also not the main bad guy.
No.
Or
and he's just annoying. I found whenever he was on screen, it was just frustrating.
Yeah, I find that I did find Swiper and Boots a little jarring, but it's that typical type of thing of if you didn't include them, people would be like, how could you adapt Dora the Explorer without?
I would have been okay without them.
That's because we have no knowledge or appreciation for the original cartoon.
Why not have more of a realistic thing going on?
I don't know. I think it would have worked better if they weren't in it.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite jokes was when Boots suddenly turns around and starts speaking with the voice of Danny Trejo.
Yes, that's
like,
terrifying.
Yeah, Swiper is voiced by Benicio del Toro, and
Oh,
Boots
yeah,
is voiced
yeah.
by Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
To which I was like,
All right.
all right.
Um,
That Boots scene is very funny though.
one thing I actually do want to point out as well. At the beginning, I was a bit like, this, like, living in the rainforest thing seems remarkably easy. Like, they just have unlimited supplies.
Yep.
They have cars and roads. They have money, even though they're explorers. And then also the fact, like, obviously, so I'm going to Madagascar this week, and I have had to have so much preparation, so many vaccines, malaria tablets, you name it. You know, it's got to happen. And I was looking at it going, she's sleeping outside. She's going to get bitten to death by mosquitoes and get malaria and die. And then, like, later on, where they travel to the rainforest, and they were all like, oh no, we're in the rainforest. And I was like, oh god, you are literally going to die from something. And then, you've got the water scene. And I was like, well, there's Hep A, Hep B. Typhoid. Oh, all kinds of horrible, horrible things.
I did think that somebody was going to point out the fact that they go to the they go to the rainforest in a different country without having any vaccinations whatsoever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like no shots at all.
And then they make a joke at the end that one of them has dysentery, and I was like,
yeah.
Probably would have worse than that, to be fair.
They also have like no
Probably
water.
got a lot of
anything,
things. They
or
have
no
juice
food.
boxes, and that's all that matters. Yeah. Yeah, so I was a bit like, oh, okay. We're going along the non-realistic road train, but...
Did you like the joke about how in her backpack she has all of like these like survival things?
all the really useful stuff. Yeah, I did
and then she
appreciate
takes
that.
it to school, and it's kind of like, that's a ridiculously small backpack.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Because I've seen the pack that you're taking to Madagascar, and it is
it's massive.
ginormous.
But yeah, I did appreciate, like, she's got all these really useful things.
Oh.
I don't know. Is there anything else you want to specifically talk about? The songs.
The songs are kind of adorable. I thought they were hilarious.
I really like the poo song.
Yeah, the poo song was the best one.
You know, that moment where she's like, I need to, and then Dora's like, don't worry, I know what you need. You need to poop, don't you? It's like, oh yes, that moment. That moment.
We're gonna sing a song. It's just like, please
She's got
don't.
a poo shovel, and it's an extendable poo shovel, and that
yep.
just... Oh, I want that.
And then I love the fact that she legit does sing the poo song, because like they kind of do it like a joke. But she's like, let's do a poo song. She's like, let's not do it. And then she's like,
and then she does it anyway.
and just the look of joy on her face as she's digging this hole and singing the song.
Yeah, I did actually really enjoy that moment. It's quite funny.
Oh. Yeah, I like to. Trying to think now. I've already mentioned the sets, haven't I? I like the fact that the sets look nice, especially the jungle puzzles. Acting's good. Yeah, I'm not sure there is that much to really say about Dora the Explorer.
Well,
the movie.
there's no sort of deeper meaning through it. It's just a.
It's just designed to be as fun
kids
funny
movie,
and entertaining as possible.
Just keep the kids quiet for like an hour or two. Well, like what, hour and a half?
And then maybe if like an adult looks over, they can get a little giggle out or something else.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, fair play, Nickelodeon. You did good on this one.
Yeah, good job.
All right, I think that about wraps it up for Dora the Explorer the movie.
Yeah, I think it does.
Like, care. Damn it, I messed it up.
First of all, rewatchability rating.
Oh, yeah.
For me, like as adults with no kids, I would probably put it at like a 2. I'm probably not going to watch it again, but then if we're looking after like my nieces and nephews and they're bored, I would probably put it on and be like, yeah, look, let's watch this is fun, and then keep them quiet for a couple of hours. And I would enjoy it in the background.
I'll tell you what, I actually had a similar reaction to this, which I had to the Paddington movies.
Oh, yeah.
When my friend, who's also a man in his late 20s, told me to watch them. And I just had a really great time, and if somebody put one on, I'd be like, yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
wouldn't not watch it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go out my way to be like, oh no, I don't want to. Oh,
I'm not gonna buy it, but if somebody else was like, I want to watch this, I'd be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, why not?
Let's have a fun time.
So yeah, I would say go see it if it comes on Netflix and you've got kids. chuck them in front of the TV for an hour and a half in summer or whatever, winter break, whatever it is, and get them to watch it, keep them entertained, keep them quiet for a bit.
Yeah, and then when your kids are old enough, they can then just watch Jumanji.
Yeah, exactly. Which is way better.
All right, take 2. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit the little bell to stay notified.
Ding ding! You got it this time. Please
sure
keep the
did.
first one in.
I think I'll have to. All right, go see Dora the Explorer, the movie.
Yeah, go see it.